You think that you need to hire more staff to grow your business, but what if that's what's actually slowing you down? If your operations feel messy, inefficient, or overloaded, today's video will show you how to clean it up without adding headcount or any payroll stress. Welcome to CEO Sidekicks, where we help business owners buy back their time and scale with smarter systems, not longer hours. If you're ready to simplify your operations and boost performance, you're in the right place. You cannot fix what you do not see, and chaos hides in plain sight. Every growing business hits that invisible wall where tasks start to pile up, things start to slip through the cracks, and everyone's busy, but results feel flat. That's not growth, that's operational drag. Most business inefficiency aren't because your team is lazy, it's because your systems are vague, your handoffs are messy, and no one is sure what done actually looks like. This isn't a leadership failure, it's a visibility issue. And visibility starts with asking the right questions consistently. The first thing that you need to do is run a weekly bottleneck audit. Make this a 15-minute habit every single week and ask, what's slowing us down right now? Look for the things that are constantly being complained about, the things that are taking too long, and the delays that are happening between steps. Ask yourself, what are we doing manually that could be automated or templatized? How can we set up automatic triggers so less people have to be involved in touching it? Ask yourself, where are we dropping the ball and why? Is it because there's unclear ownership responsibility? Is somebody overworked and overloaded? Or is there just a missing standardized operating process for somebody to follow? The pro tip is to do this as a group, not as a performance review. Bottlenecks are system problems, not people problems. You have to make it safe for people to speak up, and that's where you'll uncover what's actually going on. Use a whiteboard or a Notion board with 3 columns. In the first one, put stuck. In the second, put fixable. And in the third, put automate. And update it weekly. Encourage your team to start screenshotting chaos. If a task feels clunky or not effective, have your team capture it to be able to review it. Track patterns over the next 2 to 3 weeks. If the same problems or bottlenecks keep showing up, it has to become your next priority project. Every manual task adds up, and they don't just eat up your time, they compound into chaos. It starts with one email here, one spreadsheet over here, and suddenly your day's gone and your growth is stalling. Think of automation like hiring a robot VA, someone that works 24/7, 365. They never complain and they never forget. With tools like Zapier, ClickUp, Loom, Slack, and others, you can eliminate dozens of hours per month without hiring a single person. This isn't about making things impersonal. It's about buying back your focus so you can lead like a CEO. Pick one recurring task this week and automate it. Here are some great places to start. The first could be your lead intake automations. What happens when a new lead comes into your system? You can automate it so that new lead comes in, goes right into your CRM, triggers a Slack or an email notification, and can create a calendar event. Another example would be during your client onboarding sequence. When a client becomes a client and signs their paperwork, it can trigger a welcome email series, which could then create an automated VA task, and then also lead to an auto tag in your project tools. Another example could be with your social media. A content idea can get logged into ClickUp, which gets automatically assigned to a VA with a deadline and a template. You can even do the same thing with invoices and payment reminders. You can trigger a Stripe charge, which will lead to a confirmation email getting sent out to the client, which can alert your finance VA and even automate a reminder in 7 days if it hasn't been paid. All of these small things can lead to hours and hours of having your time back that don't need to be spent on repetitive tasks. Don't try to automate everything at once because that'll lead to burnout and errors. But focus on low input, high frequency tasks first. That will bring you the fastest ROI. Most business owners treat VAs like task robots. Just do this one thing and don't mess it up. But that's a huge waste of talent and opportunity. When used right, VAs aren't just helpers, they're force multipliers. With the right onboarding and delegation systems, your VAs can go beyond administrative tasks and they can own entire functions of your business. Things such as client onboarding and customer support, calendar and inbox management, data entry, reporting and analytics, social media scheduling and engagement, and even sales coordination and appointment setting. The best part, many Filipino VAs have degrees, strong English skills, and a professional work ethic, but they're being underutilized. Don't waste their potential. Create a delegation map that builds ownership inside of your company. Most CEOs delegate in fragments, and that leads to micromanaging. Instead, map out the entire process, not just the tasks. Instead of just schedule my calls, give them full ownership of calendar optimization with SOPs. Identify your low-value tasks that still require execution and ask yourself, could your VA do this from start to finish? Set milestones and review rhythms, and think of your VA like a department head, not just a temporary worker. If your VA is only saving you 2 to 3 hours a week, you are absolutely underutilizing them. They should be freeing up a minimum of 10 to 20 hours a week and owning outcomes, not just to-dos. The truth is, you don't need more people. You just need better systems, smarter delegation, and a shift from being reactive to proactive operations. Pick one task in your business and ask, can this be automated, delegated, or deleted? And then do it. Are you tired of burning cash on inefficient systems and bloated teams? As CEO Sidekicks, we help businesses streamline their operations with Filipino VAs so you can focus on growth, not micromanagement. Book your free discovery call in the description below. What's one part of your business that feels overly complicated or bloated? Drop it below and let's simplify it together. Now that you've learned how to streamline your operations without having to hire more staff, the next step is to build your CEO level delegation system. Click here to watch that video next, and I'll show you how to offload the right tasks to high performing VAs and buy back your time.